So something that I don't typically like to talk about, most people don't like to talk about it either, is like when you hire somebody like in the beginning stages and kind of like shortly after hiring them that's probably it probably wasn't a good idea, right? Um, it's not that you weren't in the best spot necessarily to like have somebody work for you. It's just that, you know, that person wasn't necessarily the right fit, but they felt like the right fit simply because you were drowning in all of the work that you've got going on, right? And so, I mean, I I try to like work with people a little bit beforehand. I don't know whether or not you're going to be a good fit for the business until I work with you, right? Because when you go to hire somebody, you have to have a trial period, right? So one thing that I would suggest doing is having like a kind of a probationary period. Like, if you go, maybe a 3 month probationary period and it's like, hey, we're going to bring you on, but within the first 3 months, if this doesn't look like it's going to work out, no questions, no, explanations. We're just going to have to say, hey, this isn't working out. We're going to have to go separate ways, right? So having that kind of set up from the beginning is probably a good move. And, I wish I would have been more open to that right off the bat. It's just we were kind of struggling to get help on a lot of projects that we had going on because we had a lot of work coming in the door. So I would say that, when you're building your team and you're just starting out, that's something you're going to want to keep in mind, that you need a good probationary period and you need a good understanding at the beginning that, hey, I have to work with you for a bit to know whether or not this is actually going to work out.